Welcome back to another video. Got some goodies for the truck. I don't know how I feel about the back rack. Obviously, I still got to mount it down and put the toolbox back and whatnot. It's just kind of mocked up there for now. We'll see. And then, I do have different wheels coming for this thing. So hopefully, I'm going to pick those up here soon. Okay, we got the wheels and tires off. If everything goes right, we will have a new set on by the end of the night. Alright, here's a little sneak peek. I'll say they're 20 by 12s with 33s. I am gonna go ahead and probably trim a little bit of this. Crank the torsion bars a little bit more. It does have lift keys in it. It's like not the best thing to do, but it works, whatever. So I'm going to crank those up a little bit more, and we will see if she clears okay. So to crank your torsion keys, you're going to want to make sure all the weight's off the front two tires. Then grab an 18 millimeter. Let's crank this, turn it. That'll put tension on the torsion bar, which then will raise up the front end. So if I go around 3 times here, I'll go around 3 times on the other side over there. So I got my bars all cranked up a little bit more. That hopefully give me a couple inches, hopefully. So now I'm gonna trim the bumper. What I kind of like to do is get a piece of tape, put on here. That way I can keep this line as straight as I can when I cut. This looks a little bit cleaner that way. And then I will probably have to trim the inside of this, the inner fender well. I mean, it's definitely loose anyway from the old tires. Okay, I did trim a little bit. I'm gonna touch this up, obviously. So right now I'm just gonna test fit it and see how much more I'd have to trim. I don't think I'll have to trim any more of the front bumper. So what I like to do is just take a little bit of like clear coat on your bumper you trimmed and just kind of give it a good coating just to be safe. You don't want it to rust. Might have to touch some of this up, but we will test fit it and see what's up. Okay, so she clears the front pretty good, so I don't think I'm gonna have to mess around with anything there. One thing I might have to do is trim the inner fender well a little bit, or put some self-tappers in it so I don't lean back anymore. But unfortunately, the back, I have to do like a NorCal tuck or something. So we'll see how that turns out. But otherwise, I mean, I think she looks pretty good. A lot better than those chrome doohickey things, whatever you want to call them. Those were so ugly. Okay, so it's gonna be hard to tell with the wet paint and whatnot, but I made some relief cuts. I kind of just rolled that fender back a little bit. I didn't go too crazy, but after I was done, I kind of took brake clean, wiped everything down that I painted. I just don't like bare metal. This truck's rust free, so I like to keep it that way for as long as I can. So let's try to test fit these again, see what happens. She rubs a little bit. If you ain't rubbing, you ain't dubbing. Looks way better though. So I did get these wheels used, which is whatever. I didn't really look at the center caps before I got them. These are actually for the Moto Metal 967s, whatever those are. So what I did, one of these would line up with the stock bolt hole or whatever. So I just went down and popped one more rivet out. Able to use them. They look better than not having them on there. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. These wheels probably aren't gonna stay on here very long. Here's the finished product. So you're asking if 12 wides will fit on a leveled Duramax, 09 Duramax. The answer is yes and no. They fit. Take out a turn. Driver's side ain't so bad. It just rubs against the inner fender well. Might come to the passenger side over here. For whatever reason, every Chevy, every GMC 3/4 ton that I've owned, they rub on the passenger side worse than they do on the driver's side. Not sure why, but you can see where it's rubbing, eating the tire a little bit. So I'm probably gonna try trading for some 20x10s or something. That, or maybe lift it. Really don't want to lift another truck. Kind of over that stage in life. That, or go with a smaller tire, which I really don't want to do because that looks stupid. But I don't know. Leave in the comments what you think. This is kind of a reference. I'm just gonna put it in reverse and crank it to the left. You'll be able to hear a little rubbing on the left side. Ain't bad. Now the right side, passenger side. Oh yeah, you hear that? Sounds amazing. Amazing. So yeah, 20x12s will freaking fit. Just not very well. You might not be able to turn. But who needs to turn when your truck looks this good going down the highway?